Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Nerdbird here today, and we are talking about deep diving into something that often separates good ARPGs from great ones. That's inventory management and the quality of life features that come with it. It's not the flashiest part of the game, but let's be real, if you've ever played a loot-heavy ARPG, you know that a bad inventory system can ruin the fun for you very fast. But here's the good news. Last Epoch in 2025 has set a new gold standard because with a focus on player freedom, clarity, and convenience, its stash and inventory systems are now simply the best in the genre, and I'm going to show you why. So grab your loot filters and let's break down just why Last Epoch is not just fun to play, but it is a dream for those who love organization. Let's start off with the backbone of inventory QOL, categorical tabs. Unlike other ARPGs out there, you do not have to spend extra money on specific tabs or storage space. In Last Epoch, you can create tabs and sub-tabs specifically for any categories, and it's all done through in-game gold, which you pick up off the ground as you play. You can create tabs for uniques, set items, idols, crafting materials, building specific gear, and anything else that you want to sort manually. It is all up to you and fully customizable. So there's no more dumping everything into one massive unsearchable mess. With a drag and drop tab organization and a built-in sorting tool, you can keep your stash exactly how you want it, and trust me, it is so addicting. Click a tab, name it whatever you want to, assign it to a category, and boom, now it's part of your perfectly labeled loot empire, and it didn't cost you anything extra money-wise outside of the game. And here's where the inventory turns into art, because tab icons and backgrounds have colors included. Each stash tab can have its own visual identity, so you're not just reading labels, you're recognizing your tabs at a glance. Want your idle tab to have a celestial glow and a star icon? Done. Want your crafting mats tab to be blood red with a hammer icon? No problem. The small touch makes a massive difference when navigating through dozens of tabs. It's a system that's not just practical, but deeply personal. Your stash, your style, your choice. One of the best things about Last Epoch is that you can expand your stash as your needs grow. You can start small with a few tabs and scale up over time by spending in-game gold. Each tab does cost a little bit more than the previous one, but you pick up so much gold in-game that you never have to worry about not having enough. No microtransactions, no pay to sort nonsense. Just play the game, pick up gold, and buy tabs whenever you need them. Each new tab opens up more space to breathe, build, and hoard to your heart's content. You're in control of how your stash grows, and in a loot-heavy ARPG, that is just a beautiful thing. Crafting is a huge part of Last Epoch, and the devs have nailed it with their material cache. All crafting materials like shards, glyphs, and runes get stored in a separate stash-wide material tab. These don't take up any room in your inventory or stash tabs, and they are available to all characters. One click on the transfer material button and boom, everything goes right into the material cache with no fuss and no clutter at all. And when you're at the forge, you can pull directly from your material storage with 0 extra steps, which is exactly how crafting storage should work in every ARPG. And hey, it is absolutely free of any extra cash investment into the game. There is no need to buy a special tab from a transaction store because it is already part of your game. Just beautiful. Now, of course, even with great stash tools, your main inventory still needs to function well. And Last Epoch delivers with one-click sorting and smooth interactions. Got a full inventory after a deep monolith run? Just hit the sort button and watch the chaos organize itself automatically. And while you're sorting, you'll appreciate the clear item comparisons, color-coded rarities, and smooth tooltip displays. You are never left wondering what something is, what it does, or whether it's worth keeping. On top of the previously mentioned perks, there are also extra tabs coming once the Tombs of the Erased patch is released on the 17th. We will now have 3 more tabs which will be holding stuff which used to clutter up in our backpacks and in our storage. First of all, we will have a special tab for Woven Echoes. There will be another tab for keys. Now these keys are including dungeon keys, arena keys, dungeon charms, and Harbinger Eyes. Also, resonances will be transferred to a gifting tab holding unlimited number of them so they don't clutter up any of our space. This is exactly why Last Epoch is making the right moves to maintain the ARPG community's happiness. What makes all this so special is that Last Epoch treats quality of life as a core game design pillar, not just an afterthought. From tab customization to unlimited material storage, from smart sorting to satisfying stash expansion, everything about this system is built to enhance the fun, not interrupt it. The result? You spend less time fiddling with your bags and more time doing what matters, slaying monsters, theory crafting builds, and chasing legendary loot. So, if you've ever been burned out by stash clutter or felt overwhelmed by disorganized loot in other ARPGs, Last Epoch has your back. In 2025, no game in the genre matches its level of polish, personalization, and player respect when it comes to inventory and stash management. It's not just quality of life, it's quality of play. If you enjoyed this breakdown, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and let me know in the comments what your favorite stash setup is. Do you go minimalist or are you a tab hoarder like me? Thanks for watching, and as always, keep those echoes spinning.